Evening all, and welcome back to episode 32 of Season 7 of Factory Town, where things are going well. We built all this last time, getting our system ready to make us some books when we unlock them, and we've got our system here making ourselves some mana pipes so we can play with that when that happens. I am going to adjust this ever so slightly here. I'm going to move the rail up, then rotate this round. Do this because I'm going to have the train. I'm going to have everything that gets made here magic-wise. Although it doesn't really need to go into the train system, I do want a train stop there just in case we have to do it. It gives me options. That's what I'd like. Okay, so you are the one that's selling wanted books. That. Okay, and he'll stop down there and everything will be cool. Okay, so what do we want to do this time? Well, we want to look into getting some air crystals because we really want airships just to move things around. I want to get some airships doing stuff. So let's have a look-see. We need an elemental refinery, and the elemental refinery takes in the raw stone and mana crystals and produces the ether and depleted mana, and then ether can be sold in an apothecary, or it can be used. I want to say a magic forge. I might be wrong. I am wrong. It's not a magic forge. Ah, yes, and then once the ether is made, you go to the temple. And you have to put ether and mana crystals into the temple in order to get the air crystals out. And then we need to trade the air crystals over to here in order to get the airships done. That's going to be the complicated one. Once we've done that, and we've got airships, that's the idea. We're going to have air purification, then airships, and so I can leave these where they are, just use airships to move stuff around. That's kind of going to be the idea that I want to do. It's going to be slow to start with, but that's kind of what I want to do here. So that's the route we're going to go down. So how do we do this? Well, we need to bring in air crystals. Do we have any nearby? We have some there. Might expand out a little bit here. Got the money. Let's expand out a bit. Let's look. See. Purchase some desert tiles. Oh. Then we'll purchase a road on the top as well. No air crystals that I could see. There we go. Plenty there. Some there. It looks like we're going to be coming in from here. So I think what I'm going to do temporarily is actually set up the elemental refinery a bit closer to the airstone production. Just as a temporary solution, because as I said, what I want to do is get it all working on airships, moving around that way. That's not too bad because it is quite close to our rail, so we could just tap a train on and not worry about it too much. But it kind of wants to be between this, that, and that, because we need to run our crystals down to here anyway. So as a temporary solution, we are going to have boats floating in the air doing weird stuff. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so we'll put you up here. We're going to have to put a mine in here, covering as much of this as I possibly can. There, I'd cover everything. Because that makes sense, go in there. So we'll remove that one, and we will flatten down the terrain at that level. There we go. I'll put a mine in there. Boom. We have to go up and over the top of this mountain. Into there. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to flatten down this little lake here. We're going to move this over here because it makes more sense from where things are coming in from. So, I'm just going to use belts for this one because it's going uphill, so chutes are not going to work for us. So this. Why you do that weird thing? Oh, pause the game a minute. I don't want stuff on here because I might have to move the belt yet. We don't know. That'll do for the top of the mountain. We'll just level that off there. Take out the corner of the lake. There we go. Trees. Oh, there we go. So there's our air stone. I keep saying crystal, it's not air stone. Went down. Now for mana crystals, we need to come out of this. We're going to come back around and down to there. Okay. So, we're going to come out the bottom, we're going to go along here. So I want it to be like in between the two, so I want it to be on that row there. Oh, when you have got these blocks open, the wood, the stone, anything like that as well, you can press tab to cycle through the stuff that's in the bottom right corner. So you don't have to keep going down and clicking it. So that's why I knew where that was. I wanted to make sure I knew. Going on there all the time. A bit of landscape in there. Come down. Back up. So there we're going to come across. Holding control. I think that's going to be too high. Yeah, I think that is going to be too high. So we want to come down to there. We want to go that way, that way. A splitter there. Then have the output there, and you're going to output air ether. And now you only really need one mana crystal. So this is where we're going to have something a little different. Now this requires mana crystals and doesn't give you out the empty ones. It just uses them. So we do need this line coming in here anyway. But what I want to do is I want to say you take out the depleted mana crystals, you recharge them, and then we're going to come down here, do that. Now we're going to use a different block, one that I've not used before, and I hope I get this absolutely correct for what I do. The priority sorter prioritizes items passing straight through the block ahead of those entering from the side. So if I did that, would that mean that it prioritizes this belt rather than this one? Because of its angle. I'm hoping that's how it works. If not, we might bring this back and just rearrange this ever so slightly. So yeah, I'm hoping that works. I'm hoping that's how it's going to go. So we will see. We will see. Here we go. We've got a long way for our stuff to come. Yeah, and I'm not worried about the belt being so long and being the way it is, because when we unlock the... Oh, we could do with the barn as well. How I'm going to get the stuff over to there. We might actually use a train here. Yeah, sorry, I'm not fussed about this being so long, because even when we unlock airships, we could just cut off the belt at this end, and then we could let it use up all the items that it's got. And then we use airships and stuff. And the elemental refineries, I would like to move over here, and then use airships to import all the stuff. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe we'll... Well, yeah, this is kind of the magic sector, so we'll see how it goes. This is one of those buildings that's a little awkward because it's kind of in the way for the expanding the town. But we have kind of expanded the town. I mean, it's a lot busier now. I haven't done anything with the town. I'm terrible with that. But here we go. Okay, let's see how this works. It does seem to be. It does seem to be prioritising this side. Yep, it was holding the stuff. See, now it's just letting stuff in. It can't obviously let it go because that one's filled. Yeah, but there we go. It's prioritising stuff from this side. So one extra one gets in there, but will eventually cake up and stop. Which isn't really what I want. I think I'd much rather have this. We can do away with that splitter now. Do we have enough? Yeah, this is charged, and we've got a couple in charging, or one in charging, and a couple on the belts. So yeah, maybe we can just do away with the that. Just have a standard loop here. Okay. And there we go. We got some air crystals coming in. Awesome. So how do I get air crystals way up there? Do I muck about with the train stop system? And, load air crystals, or do I do it a different way? I think for the minute we're going to use a temporary train. We're going to use a temporary train. So temporary train, and then because we're using stone ones there, so we'll stay with stone. So we're going to have a temporary train. Copy them. We're going to have a single carriage. Carriage is going to be filtered to air crystal. Yeah. Okay, and away you go. And that's a minecart loader. Don't want that. We want a train stop there. And then we're going to want a pusher. This is going to be filtered to air crystals. Now the the school doesn't give back. No, it doesn't give back the crystals. It actually does use them. Okay. Ooh, okay, we can pass it. There we go. You going to hold shift and click that to add air crystals to that. You are going to hold shift, click that to add air crystals to that. We're not sending any more crystals up here, are we? No, we stopped doing the crystal thing. So you're also going to add air crystals. Air crystals are going to be exclude. We don't include air crystals being picked up. And that should work. That should work. I don't see any reason why that shouldn't go. You need fuel and water. Let's speed you up a little bit. Zoop. Oh. There we go. We've got some fuel and water. Awesome sauce. There we go. Okay, are you full? No, you're not quite full. You've only got 19 crystal. That's fine. This is quite a slow process because this requires 8 ether, which means this requires 20 seconds of operation to build one. So it's quite a slow process. Adding workers to it does add only 50% bonus to it, but I might right now speed it up as far as we can, just to get a bit of an oomph going on it. You've got 4 depleted mana crystals in you because you take 4 seconds to recharge them, and we're now using one every, well, more than. That's fine. That's fine. Even if it runs out of crystals, we've got them right here on source, so it's no problem. It's no problem. Okay, and now we need to withdraw something else from here. We need to withdraw air crystals. Where's the train? Oh yeah, of course the train's going around in circles. Ah, because we haven't added air crystals to this one. Okay. No. Oh, well, so the train's going to come back and fill up. That's fine. That's fine. That fills up a little bit further. 42 crystals. What a good number. Let's see here. So, no, I don't think air crystals can be sold, can they? No, air crystals. No, it's ethers. Ethers get sold. Air's yellow, so not really interested in that one. We're doing fine for yellow crystals, yellow coins. We're actually doing really well for red coins. I think that's because I'm not using any fish anywhere. That's usually the big sink. The big sink is fish going down. This system is working well, but we're not distributing enough iron amongst them all. That's kind of to be expected, if I'm honest with you. This system isn't fantastic for that. It was going to be redesigned at some point. It's still keeping up. It's not running out, so we're okay. Okay, so he has dropped off some crystals. Awesome. We are going, and we need 100 crystals here. So we only really need like 2 full trains, but we're never getting a full train. We're not quite there yet. I've got some magic jewelry we could do. Elemental extraction. Oh, requires magic jewelry. Okay, so yeah. So airship is the next one. Requires air purification. Once we've done that, we'll get airships, and we'll need to let this go around and pump that as well. And I want airship dock as well. I don't know if I'm going to use them. Airships can operate like trains. They can drop items straight into and pull out of inventories, but they're slow. And an airship dock is just like a train station, where if an airship stops at a dock, it just insta-fills. So it's a much quicker way of doing stuff. So I want both of them because it gives you the options of which way you want to go round. It's just I'm not sure about how they're going to do it. I mean, the idea is going to be that this is going to empty into a barn. Then we'll have an airship come to the barn, come along here and drop off probably another barn. Maybe we'll use a dock for it, because docks do have their own storage, I believe. So we could drop it in a dock, and it's instant transport. And then we'll do the same for the other ones. We'll find out where some earth is, and air, and fire. Not that we need air. If I remember correctly, air is the one we don't actually need, because air is the one that makes stamina spellbooks, and we're getting them free. So ironically, the one that we're doing first is the one that we don't need access to. So yeah, but I think airships actually require there's air crystal blocks as well. I think airships, it doesn't tell you what the recipe is, but I think airships require air crystals to make. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Right now we're just waiting and waiting. Yeah, we're getting there. Okay, so what else do we need? Do we want? Well, we need everything, don't we? I would like to get all the happiness going here. I'm kind of lacking on that a bit here. But okay, so our fruit punch looks like it's struggling a little bit. Exotic fruits and juice. We got 100% happiness, but we are not 100% satisfaction. Makes sense. We did update our houses, and I haven't really looked at this here. Books are struggling. I think that's because we're only sending one train round, so we're actually not getting the full happiness bonus from these. Some people are out. Is everyone connected to everyone? I just want to make sure. No. This is the problem. This one house is not connected to this specialty goods. Okay. So I feel as if I need to actually build the town design. I need to redo the town, which means stopping all goods coming in, stopping everything working, and expanding the town and getting stuff going on. We need to take the base and put it in the center. I can't do that right now because I can't move the base because it's full. But I might just turn on the option. There is an option in the options. No, sorry, not in the options. In the editor, called Edit Rules, Global Rules. What was it? Move storage buildings. So I might just turn that on. I might just turn on the move storage buildings to move the town, because had I known about these changes when I first started, I would not have built so close to the town centre. We would have left a big gap around the town centre. So that's where you build your house. And there is an update coming where you can build more houses, but more bases. But I don't know when that's happening. Going to be some point in the future, but I don't know when. But yeah. So we are getting. You're all connected. You're not connected there. It should mean that. Oh yeah, if we built a house here, it would not be connected. Yeah, so each one is slightly under the size we need, but that's okay, because once we put the base in the center, we'll redo this. But I think the base thing is going to be next episode. Next episode we will work on the town. We'll work on the town size. I need to find another design and figure it out. I might do that in the creative world off camera and have a look, see, and then come back and see how it goes. Or I might just muck about with it. I might just muck about with it and record it and then do a time lapse of it or something, so you can see my thought process through it. I'm not sure. I haven't decided. Okay, so we're going to be good for air crystals. That's going to happen. We're definitely going to get air purification next episode. And then we can work on airships and other bits and pieces. I think that's what I'll do. Between episodes, we're just going to finish the research on airships, on air purification. So we'll get that done. And then I will do airship and airship dock. And I won't build anything in between. We'll just literally research and that'll be it. So yeah, so I think this is where we're going to leave this one. It's a little bit earlier than normal, but I don't want to start anything with only a few minutes left. I don't want to get into anything because I'd much rather you know, take a bit of time to figure it out. So yeah, so we'll leave this one here, and we shall come back next time and take it from there. So yeah, okay. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.